Hi, my name is Chris Carson, and I'm a fourth year electrical and computer engineering student at the University of New Brunswick. I'm making this channel to document my progress with my business and to show off any other projects that I'm working on. I'll start off with my business HaulRadar, and later on I'll go over the satellite project that I'm working on for school. So HaulRadar is a platform for heavy construction companies to manage their dump trucks. I originally got the idea back when I was working for my dad's company driving tandem dump truck, and we were hired out to some jobs for some other excavation companies in the area, and I realized that they didn't really have a good method of keeping track of the productivity on their job sites, and they didn't have a way of keeping track of the hours and loads for each truck. So I developed this app to help them out with that. Gives an overview of the productivity for the entire job, and you can go over to each specific day and see the output of historic days, see how many trucks were on the job and how much material was hauled. And if this were an ongoing job, you'd see the graph to compare days throughout the week to see which days had the highest output. And then I started developing hardware to go along with it to limit the driver side interaction, and then created these, which are haul tags. They kind of work like Apple AirTags but for dump trucks. Each one of these would go into a truck and automatically count loads. You assign it to a truck by going into the app here in the job, and you just scan the tag on the back, and that's now ready to go in the truck and ready to automatically track loads for that without a data plan required and no more paper span sheets. Here's the satellite project that I'm working on for school. I am part of a group of 4, and we're responsible for developing the communication system for CubeSat New Brunswick's second satellite, which will eventually be going into space to measure the particle density of the ionosphere in Earth. Right here is a model of CubeSat New Brunswick's first satellite, Violet, which I was not a part of, but this is just to give a rough idea of what the satellite will look like. And here is just a breadboard prototype of what we've been working on lately. We're quite early in the project development. We're using a single board Linux computer with some software defined radios, and this would represent the Earth station here. Currently we're just running it through some radio attenuators to simulate the link between Earth and the satellite, which would be here. Thanks a lot for making it to the end of the video. If you have any questions or would like me to go more in depth on anything I covered in the video, please let me know in the comments. I plan on making more videos like this in the future and would love to hear your feedback.